Praise, thanks, and glory to Allah, the Source Almighty, the Sustainer Most High. As a grateful Muslim, it has become clear and obvious that the narrations in the widely spread books of Hadith are very problematic. The problem primarily exists because those stories and sayings are based on assumptions and conjecture. Conjecture is an opinion or conclusion formed on the basis of incomplete information. Assumption is a thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen without proof. Verifiable proof is not established because an oral account was passed down from one transmitter to the next on through four whole generations, for instance. A chain of transmission proves nothing at all. The first of the transmitters himself could have misquoted what he heard or overheard. I say overheard because there is absolutely no context surrounding many of these stories and statements. Therefore, it is not clearly known whether the initial transmitter of the discourse was actually involved in a direct conversation with the prophet or not. It's a possibility that every narration was initially transmitted from an individual who was actually eavesdropping. When their narrations are referenced, it often begins as if the author, such as Bukhari, has verified that the statement belongs to the named narrator fully approved. However, none of the narrations are verified and approved. They have no knowledge of that. They only follow assumptions. Indeed, assumptions are no substitute for the truth. Those who lean on the books of Hadith as a means to understand Islam are indeed following after conjecture and assumptions. Too many people have been given the impression that Muslims must study and accept the books of Hadith in order to understand and practice Islam. However, they have no evidence to support that opinion. And among the people of those who purchase the distracting discourse, Lahwa el Hadithi, without knowledge, in order to deviate from the way of Allah, the source, and to make a mockery of it. For such there will be a humiliating punishment. And when our verses are recited to him, he turns away arrogantly, as if he had not heard them, as if there was deafness in his ears. Therefore announce to him of a painful punishment. There are some who have conceived the notion that the Hadith books serve as a shortcut to understanding the Quran. Imagine that. Consequently, they deceive themselves along with others in the erroneous thought that the books of Hadith explain the Quran. However, the Quran is already explained and fully detailed. And we have certainly made the Quran easy to understand and remember. So is there any that will receive admonition? I often cringe whenever I realize that someone is broadcasting one of those narrations from their Hadith books, knowing that I cannot undo hearing it. Indeed, I've heard things that are superstitious. Superstition is shirk. It is the abomination of idolatry, which is the worst sin. I refuse to be a willing participant in deeds that warrant the wrath of Allah Almighty. Indeed, I am truly grateful that Allah Almighty has revealed the Quran, which is the best hadith. Allah, the source, has sent down the best of narrations, al-hadithi, a scripture consistent and repetitive. The skins of those who reverence their sustainer shiver from it. Then their skins and their hearts soften up to the remembrance of Allah. Such is Allah's guidance. He guides with it whomever he wills. But whomever Allah leaves astray, for him there is no guide. Moreover, these statements or stories aren't made under a solemn oath in Allah's name that they are the truth and absolutely nothing but the truth. Since these statements aren't sworn statements, their credibility is further diminished. But they do not possess knowledge about it therein. They follow nothing but conjecture. Indeed, conjecture avails nothing against truth. The writers of the Hadith books should have received every narration as a sworn statement from each and every individual transmitter along the chain of narration. Otherwise, it cannot be recognized as something sacred or venerated. In conclusion, whoever you are, you must stop assuming that those narrations are accurate because you have no proof whatsoever. And thus have we made enemies for every prophet, evil ones among humans and jinns, inspiring each other with flowery discourses by way of deception. If your sustainer had willed, they would not have done it. So leave them, and what they fabricate. To such, let the hearts of those incline who have no faith in the hereafter. Let them delight in it, and let them earn from it what they may. Say, shall I seek for judge other than Allah the source, while he is the one who has revealed unto you the book, explained in detail? They know full well to whom we have given the book, that it has been revealed from your sustainer in truth. So do not be of the doubters.